Google is now hiding your application from the Play Store just because of battery usage, even if your application works perfectly fine. And most Android developers don't even know they are breaking this rule. As of March 2026, Google is enforcing a new rule called technical quality treatment. If your application drains battery in the background, you will get flagged and your application can be removed from recommendation on Play Store. This is not a warning anymore. This is directly affecting your application visibility and growth on the Play Store. Battery is now treated like crashes and application not responding errors. So this is the exact rule from Google. If your application holds partial wake lock for more than 2 hours total in the background, and this affects more than 5% of your users, Google will flag your app, and they track this over 28 days. So this is how it is. Google is going to monitor your application for 28 days for two things. One, the total amount of time the application wakes up in the background. And then two, the number of users is going to affect. So if it affects more than 5 users out of 100 for the 28 days, your application will get flagged. So what's wake lock? Wake lock is actually a mechanism that your application can use to keep the phone's CPU running regardless of whether the screen is on or off. So this is like telling your applications to stay on while you are doing something. For example, like when you are downloading something, you want the device to stay on for you. That's fine when necessary, but when you are doing it unnecessarily in the background, you will be in trouble. And if you ignore this for long, your application will slowly disappear from the Play Store and there will be a warning. This particular warning will show on the Play Store, and this will discourage users from downloading your application. So let's look at some of the things that developers mess with when it comes to wake locks or battery drain. Sometimes developers confuse foreground service and then wake lock. A foreground service keeps your application alive but does not guarantee that the CPU stays awake. So if you are stacking both of them together, you are probably overdoing it. So the first issue is when you are handling downloads. So if you are using the wake lock to manage downloads, you are doing it wrong. There's an API called user initiated data transfer. It is optimized for that and is actually exempted from this rule. So the second one is background sync. If you are doing your background sync with wake lock, that's also bad. It will be affected. So use WorkManager to handle that. Thirdly is Bluetooth. Holding a wake lock the entire time a Bluetooth is connected. This is a bad idea. You should hold it when you are actually passing data. Otherwise, you should schedule the task. Use job schedulers to do that. The fourth one is location. So when you are tracking user location, you don't need to use wake locks because the system already wakes the CPU for location callbacks. High frequency sensors draining battery. If you are using high frequency sensors that frequently monitor for real-time feedback, you don't have to use the wake lock all the time to track. You have to batch the process. Set latency. Don't process everything in real time. Here's what you should do immediately. So go to your Google Play console, open a particular application's dashboard. So from the dashboard, you see monitor and improve. So on the monitor improve, you see the tab called Android Vitals. Click on Vital, and then from the overview, you see issues relating to your application. Scroll to where you see battery. So from this battery tab, so we have the metrics that are being measured. So you can check the excessive partial wake locks over here. Just click on this arrow. So you see, so for the last 28 days, as of now, there's no issue here. So you check for each application on your console. If there's any issue here or the usage or any abuse, it will show over here. Aside that, when you search your application in the Play Store and it has those issues, you will see that Google will put this particular flag below your application. This will actually discourage users from installing your application. So go through your apps individually and monitor this. The second thing you need to do is sometimes when you are tracking these wake logs, they are not actually from your implementation. You weren't the one that actually called the wake log in your project. It's sometimes SDK or the libraries you added to your project. So you have to use Perfecto or system traces to find the sources. The third thing you need to do is if the problem is coming from the SDKs, then you have to either contact them or find an alternative replacement for them. So battery optimization is no longer optional. Google is actually ranking your app based on it. Fix this before Google flags your app, because once it affects your visibility, you are already late. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for more developer updates that matters.